Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I need them to understand this. We've crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. There is nothing anybody can do. If I'm alive, if I'm dead, if I'm wherever I may be, Biafra will come. If I'm dead, it's even better because it will come far more quicker.
You've heard it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that no matter where he is, Biafra will come. Whether he's dead or alive, Biafra will come because Biafrans are fighting for a worthy cause. And of course, they have crossed the point of no return. They have crossed the Rubicon. So whatever anyone does, you can't frustrate the actualization of Biafra. So everyone should get that in his or her mind. And at this point, I will still tell us that a lot will still happen. A lot is yet to happen. A lot has happened already. So brace yourselves and hope for the better tomorrow. Once again, I welcome you all back to Imokobi TV. Here we'll bring you updates about the happenings in Biafra land, about updates in Biafra land and also in Nigeria. So at this moment, with all just to please subscribe to this channel, like our videos, share our videos, join us on both Facebook and Telegram. Join us there. You would like what to do there, please, at Imokobi TV. You can be one of us and you won't regret it. All right. Let's go straight to what we have for the day. Have you heard that the Middle Belt Forum countered the Chief of Army Staff, Lagbaja? I came with the full gist. I'm gonna read us the details soon. Everything is happening this way, and someone is telling these people not to defend themselves. I mean, self-defense. Chief of Army Staff says that they are not supposed, nobody should carry weapon, nobody should do this, nobody. But Middle Belt Forum says it's time for Nigerians to carry more sophisticated weapons. It is time for Nigerians to carry more sophisticated weapons. I'll bring us the gist. Let's know how it happened, whether they fought when they were arguing about this or what. And then, back in Nigeria, the president of Nigeria, Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu, says, he's begging, he's pleading that Obi and Atiku joins him to unite Nigeria. Joins him to work so that Nigeria will be united. It's fine, Obi and Atiku. What would you have to say about this? Let's forget what happened during election. Unite to make Nigeria work. That is what Tinubu is telling them, Obi and Atiku. Please, you people should forget what happened. Forget it. It's nothing. What has happened has happened. There is no two ways about it. So let's focus and make Nigeria great again. Really? Really? Okay. I'm not going to go into that now. Let's do the details of this very news. I'll before I bring the details, let me play this video. One of the survivors of the Plateau attack. Yes, a survivor in the Plateau State attack has something to say. In fact, he said this, and I was hoping for something more to be done, but unfortunately, let me play this video. And then we'll see what happened. Starting from the time the governor spoke and then down to the time the survivor said something. Listen.
I would follow up with the security agencies until they are able to give us tangible evidence of the perpetrators of these criminalities. And not only are we able to fish them out, that will also make sure they are prosecuted. That is the only way that justice can come to the dead, justice can come to the wounded.
The attackers came into our village, and when they came, they were carrying guns and other sophisticated weapons. They came into our house, and immediately they entered. They hit the door, pushed it open, and when they entered, they saw me, and they called my name. And the next thing that they did was that they used their knife and machete and other dangerous weapons to machete me, hit me. They kept calling my name, I refused to answer. Now, later, what they did was that they took out their knife and they kept hitting me. They cut my leg, they cut my hand. They called my name, I refused to answer. They pushed me up and down, I refused to answer. When they now saw that I've stopped breathing, they decided to let me go. They were speaking in a language that, I know. I identified two of the attackers. They are people we know in my village.
Okay, that was it. That was it. You've seen it. That is one of the survivors. Like these people are heartless. The people that attacked these people are very heartless. You are hitting someone. These are people he knew. You can imagine how wicked. In other words, the enemies. I mean, the people that came for this attack. Some of them are from that town, are from that village. The people that joined these enemies are from that town. So what is moving these people? Who is sponsoring these people? Who is giving these people the courage to even attack their own? Someone they know very well. That is it. He said they were beating him, they were macheting him, and they were even calling his name. He identified two of them. God. So what has been done? He identified two of the persons he knew. So have they been arrested? Have they been caught? Do you think the government can actually fight this? Do you think the government in their strength, in their capacity, and with the way things are going in Nigeria, can actually fight this cause? What is the best way? What is the best way? Of course, we've heard of this popular saying that attack is the best form of defense. Yes. When you want to defend yourself, the best is to attack first. Oh, God. It's not funny. But let's go to the details of this very news. Let's know what's happening. It is time for Nigerians to carry more sophisticated weapons. Middle Belt Forum counters Chief of Army Staff Lagbaja. The Middle Belt Forum (MBF) has countered the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tarid Lagbaja, who had claimed that Nigerians should not be allowed to carry arms despite the rising attacks and killings in the country. The MBF said that the directive from the COAS was not in the overall interest of the people, stressing that it is time for Nigerians to carry higher grades of arms to defend themselves. The national president of the MBF, Dr. Bitrus Pogu, in a statement issued on Monday, insisted that any order restraining Nigerians from carrying some form of arms to defend themselves while marauders move about with sophisticated weapons with which they kill Nigerians with impunity will amount to a conspiracy against the people. According to Pogu, there should be a rethink of that statement, since the security agencies had not been able to adequately protect Nigerians from the marauders. I completely disagree because the security agencies are not adequately protecting Nigerians, as Nigerians are being killed like chickens. Before now, Nigerians were allowed to carry some category of arms which are not up to the military grade, and if they have such arms, at least they can protect themselves. But when you have people, criminals in the bushes with sophisticated weapons and their location is known and yet they are left there, even areas are left for them, and yet they want Nigerians to stay as chickens to be killed by these criminals, it means there is collusion to have Nigerians killed. Nigerians should be allowed to carry at least some arms to defend themselves. Before now, we had some category of arms, shotguns, and so on, which were allowed. This should be allowed and should remain allowed. Anything short of that means there is a conspiracy against Nigerians. Whoever made that statement should go and have a rethink. Already, there are categories of arms allowed by Nigerians, and it should not be stopped. In fact, Nigeria should have higher level of arms to defend themselves because it has been proven that security agencies have not been able to protect Nigerians, the MBF boss said. I know the area the MBF is coming from, the MBF boss is coming from. He's coming from a place of pain. He's coming from a place of of anger, a place of bitterness, a place of should I say hopelessness when it has to do with the security agencies we have. This is a pained person. I wonder what it looked like that someone will, with his eyes, after seeing his loved ones on a particular day, the next day you come out to see that they were all butchered to death. What would you have that person think? What would you have that person say? Do you know the trauma these people have been caused? You don't know. That's why you don't take it as anything. They are not chickens, for crying out loud. These are human beings, and they have been killed. That is why he's saying it is time for these people to carry arms in self-defense. At least when someone comes in here to tamper with people's life, if you're able to shoot down, to gun down 2-3 of them, then they can now go ahead and kill you. You will be happy at least, because these are wicked people. I don't know. I don't even know what will be done to these people to change their heart. To change their heart. Of course, the chief of army staff is of the opinion that Nigerians should not carry weapons. They should not, despite everything that is happening, they should not fight for themselves. They should sit back and watch themselves. Okay. I don't have anything to say, but let us listen to these various replies by some people. Says, there is no better time than now. It's obvious that the security architecture normally failed in intelligence gathering, surveillance, and proactive measures in tackling insurgency. Someone else said the Middle Belt Forum has spoken. And this, okay, the chief of army staff should meet with Azubike Ihejirika to learn how he was able to fight Fulani herdsmen to a standstill that made both Buhari, Erifai, and other Fulani fundamentalists to start crying blood and ranting up and down. Okay. These people are just giving their own suggestion. Chief of army staff, go and listen to Ihejirika. Go, let him tell you how he did his own. Someone else says, when the government failed to provide power, people bought generators. When they gave up on tap water, people sank boreholes. When the police failed, we hired vigilantes. Now that the army cannot stop bandits or terrorists, people need to buy their own guns. Big, sophisticated ones. This one summarized it all, because it's as if the government are just there as ceremonial heads. They are not doing anything. And if they can't do anything, the people should be allowed to fend for themselves. Simple as that. Oh, let's not go further. Let's let's listen to this very one too. Coming from your proposed president, the president of the Republic of Nigeria. He says, let's forget what happened during last election. So you knew that something happened during the election, right? Unite to make Nigeria work. So Tinubu knew that something really happened during the election, and he's now pleading that they should be united in order to make Nigeria work. Okay, let's listen to the details and know the area he's coming from. Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu has extended an invitation to Peter Obi of the Labour Party as well as Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party as his other rivals in the 2023 presidential election, urging them to collaborate with him. Despite Obi and Atiku previously contesting Tinubu's election all the way to the Supreme Court, their petitions were controversially rejected by the Apex Court. In his New Year's Day address to Nigerians on Monday, the president said, for the new year to yield all its good benefit to us as individuals and collectively as a people, we must be prepared to play our part. The job of building a prosperous nation is not the job of the president, governors, ministers, lawmakers, and government officials alone. Our destinies are connected as members of this household of Nigeria. Our language, creed, ethnicity, and religious beliefs, even when they are not same, should never make us work at cross purposes. In this new year, let us resolve that as joint heirs to the Nigerian Commonwealth, we will work for the peace, progress, and stability of our country. I extend this call to my political opponents on the last election. In the last election, election is over. It is time for all of us to work together for the sake of our country. We must let the light each of us carries, men and women, young and old, shine brighter and brighter to illuminate our path to a glorious dawn. Oh, fine. That was a very fine speech by the president on that very election. The New Year's speech, his New Year's speech. It was a very fine speech. Now let us listen to the people's comments so that we know what the people feels at this moment. Someone said he should tell us in detail what happened during the election. Abadrogi. No longer Ababola, Abadrogi. Tell us what really happened. If you knew that something happened during the election. Fine. There's no problem. You should start with telling us in full details what happened. Someone else said, if only he could be sincere enough to explain what happened. Maybe, just maybe, okay? And someone else says, forget waiting. You come my house, rip my wife, and tell me to forget. You know well. So I am very sorry for what really happened to you. And someone else said, you cannot steal somebody's property without returning them to the owner and asking the person to forget. It is not acceptable. Yes, they can't accept that. And this is coming from someone else. He said, that's their plan, to beg for forgiveness after rigging the election. But Nigerians have grown past such. We knew before now. Light and darkness has nothing in common. You are not our president. We didn't vote for you. Okay. It's not coming from me. It's from the people that are angry. This one say, my people have a saying that yam cooked years ago still burns the hands. Pablo, day or day, you cannot be my president. Just they do wetin you want do. Now here we dey. Very funny. They don't nickname the president Pablo. President Pablo. Okay, that's it. I will be calling it a wrap here. Drop your comment about all of this. What do you think? Next time we will continue from where we stopped. This is Imoko Beat TV, and we are here to keep you updated with the happenings in Biafra land and Nigeria as a whole. So subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for being part of this. Until next time, be a good citizen. Don't forget to join us on both Facebook and Telegram at Imoko BTV. Thank you.